What's up, family? This is what prompted me to make this video. This clown nigga right here, Tar.Bey. One time he used to have good videos going, but being 50 years old, you look at him, he's acting like a big silly kid. And I just can't be the Moorish World TV citizens are around that, man, and they don't think that that's cute. Because it really ain't, man. And I didn't even want to do no video, but I've been so aggravated by this clown. This nigga, I mean, it's just a true definition of what a clown is. I mean, whether you want to believe it or not. You know, the type of person who plays blame everywhere but where it needs to be. With that nigga, he looking at it in that camera. That's where you need to place blame, man. And he try to make it out of being a joke. And he try to be, you know, I mean, just look at this, man. Look at this. This ain't, ain't nothing slick about that. This was an educational channel. But look at it. Man, this nigga, man, I tell you, man, it just disgusts me where this channel has become. I used to watch it with a lot of others, but the antics have gone so far that, I mean, just sitting back, looking at this, it just bothers me, get under my skin. Now, he's trying to make this guy Tariq Nasheed out to be a bad guy, but Tariq is just doing his own thing to mind his own business. Now, he got this video out called More Undeniable Proof. Tariq Nasheed is an FBI informant and has been an operative for quite a while. So he's trying to change the narrative, and it's sad that people don't call him out on it and think this shit is fun, because even though we understand YouTube is pure entertainment, but this a man who claims he from the streets, who claims he about this and he about that, and clearly we seen him. He went out there, messed with that man in California, and he got what he's supposed to get, man. He got the shit slapped out of him. Period. He got the shit slapped out of him. Period. And now they come with these little pieces and bits of video.
There's a bunch of elements that come into doing YouTube.
I mean, just listen to it. Just sound
the YouTube politics.
I mean, just listen.
You gotta know how
it sound just bogus. Everything is
fight strikes. You know, like one time they struck me so many times.
Nothing about this dude is genuine anymore, man.
They was bowling for my
Man,
head.
he talking about you know, how you gonna have undeniable evidence about
how I sound now?
you
Somebody
go
said turn my volume up. How I sound now? But under all of these things,
Moorish World,
you know, these crimes and strange things happen.
You claim
really strange things disappearing.
All over
you go look into the jail registry. There is not a Marcus Sanders
you
there.
You got your family. It was really weird. You got your wife, your kids. You got your wife and your kids with you.
And then we find out
you say you see the feds all over the block. soon as you hit the block, you see you got the feds out there. From what you said, not what I said. That's what you said. You said you seen it. All right, but you continue on to get out there after you done did all this antics on YouTube. You done made videos about this man for damn near close to a year straight. And just another thing, just before I go into my spiel, but who does that? That's something you expect from abroad. Just to continue making videos. I never. Look, I'm from Baltimore's World, and it's not a part of the city I'm from. I don't know where he got this from, and how he trying to change everything so it could fit his narrative. But I didn't even plan to do this, but it just got so much under my skin with the foolishness, man. He just, man, you got your family with you, your wife, and you say you see everybody out there on the block. Okay. And then knowing, okay, this would be my thing. If I got out there and for one, I'm not gonna do nothing that's silly with my family with me. I'm not going chase nobody down about no YouTube or anything. I'm not flying all the way out there to California to do nothing if I'm from Baltimore. Especially if I claim I'm from the streets and I do this, that, and the other. That's for one. I'm not doing none of that. All right, I can tell you this about that nigga. I do know the nigga was out there in the streets at one time. That was many, many years ago. He's changed his life, and he's doing great. But some of the bullshit he's doing, I don't understand why. I don't know if it's for the greed of the money, because everybody knows this YouTube thing, they paying people. So he just want to go all out like he did with Brother Inky and just go way out there and make sure you peeping in somebody's windows and really stuff like that, man. Man, people die about shit like that. I don't know what, I don't understand it, man. And then the thing about him, and I know this for a fact, he travels with his family. Who does that? If you know you're going to get footage and everything, you why would you? And you see it don't look right. Why would you even put your family in that kind of thing? They post something that happened to you out there in California, and then they got to worry about getting back home, trying to get your body back. They don't know nothing about it. I'm pretty sure you was having the whole trip. It just wasn't smart from the jump street. I don't think the whole thing was smart. I think Tar.Bey is really becoming a real, just a real clown. One time, man, like I said, I used to go watch the thing and but now he trying to twist everything. Here is a guy goes out to California. He gonna try to twist it and make us feel like he's in the right for going on that man property or near there. We got people on the roof. All right, that's what security do. They secure the roof. Yeah, the camera following y'all. Who cares about the camera following? That's what good security people supposed to do. He trying to act like if something wrong with the camera. I don't get what it, I ain't know what he's trying to say, because if you paying somebody to secure your place of business, you better be on that motherfucking roof, and you better be making sure my place is safe.
I'll tell you what I think.
And why would you think that at that time of morning that people can't be coming to work? That's a normal time that people with real lives and jobs. Like I got a real job, like most people do. See, he never had a real job. He always did that old phony stuff, making it do home improvement. But people go to work at that time of day. 9 o'clock, you open up businesses for the people to get in. Right. I mean, he trying to make that be like that's so far fetched. That's what get me. He trying to make that out to be like people are wrong. But let me get into this video. This silly nigga put out, man.
Grandmaster Jay is bringing people in.
Man,
I didn't know what was happening. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that he was posting videos. I had no clue. You know what I'm saying?
He keeps saying he was posting videos.
I ain't do nothing to me. I don't know what's going on.
So you can see I charge back. Tariq posted one video, yo. Tariq posted one video.
The semblance of this video that's moving and the video of John Gotti. Watch how it's moved. Now, this is in the 90s or the late 80s, the 90s. I think about 92 maybe. And watch how it moves. And this is the FBI surveillance camera.
So now he's trying to go
it's the same sort of type of movement of FBI surveillance. It's the same exact thing. Now, this is the issue. People say, well, why the FBI is surveilling you? You know what I mean? Well,
he got slept and he ran.
This is how
he ran. So
what
he want to do
in less than 20 minutes.
He got slept. He talking about less than 20 minutes. If you guys are security footage on your building and you got a nigga across the street acting a fool, and you can see it. I'm telling you, he keep talking about he's not a coward. Man, the behavior is of a coward. Because listen, okay, if somebody smack you and you know there's feds out there, why would you run? If somebody smack you, you got the right to defend yourself. The feds ain't gonna let the man beat you up. So that would have been all the real reason more for you to get off out there. If you've been slapped first. See, his whole logic doesn't even make sense. That's why I just, and he coming up with this bullshit, keep trying to spin the fucking narrative, and that shit pissed me off. Every time I look at that motherfucking video, it burns me up. I'm telling you, I'll be mad as a motherfucker. Man, look at this clown ass nigga, man. This clown nigga, man. Then he think he doing something. He got the little computer, he keeps starting a video, stopping a video, like he handling something. It ain't doing nothing. That's my thing.
My spelling is wrong.
Tell me, excuse me if my spelling is wrong. I mean, that shit is just getting.
This parking lot.
This is what we've been reduced to.
Of his property.
Who cares whether it's a part of his property? He's a part of the fucking community. He keep talking about that parking lot not a part of his property, but he's a part of the community. They're building up things for people, jobs for people. He's not doing nothing. All he doing is being on that goddamn YouTube and stirring up a lot of mess. And then when he get the shit slapped out of him, he want to change the narrative like he a tough guy. But clearly, we seen him. I never seen nobody run that fast backwards. So he the first person I ever seen in my life run that fast backwards. And another thing, Tariq didn't put out no video. The only thing Tariq did was just got on and said, Joe Hawker was up here at my place of business. And who wouldn't feel threatened? You'd have made 1 million videos for last year. You was lucky it was Tariq, because if I had seen you at my place of business after you had did all that, I think you wouldn't even be here. Right. Your wife and them would have been taking your ass back to Baltimore via casket. And you trying to spin this shit. And then the thing about it, then you got your family with you, your kids and your wife. And you be doing this bullshit. That shit crazy, yo. telling you, that shit is real fucking crazy, man. And let me just continue this crazy ass video, man.
Has nothing to do with his property. In fact, on
and
the
then he
parking
try to
lot,
explain
no
this shit away.
Parking. So it's a
Who cares about that? That stuff is irrelevant, man.
So I just want to be clear,
just like it said no museum parking. It said no nigga from Baltimore should be out there fucking with somebody he ain't got no business.
Let's be clear.
Same thing.
Anybody ever say that I'm outside of the boundaries?
Man, this nigga, man.
I'm gonna slow it down.
And then he trying to make it like he's some kind of FBI agent. He know how to slow cameras down and all that. Who the fuck run around with a body cam? He trying to justify that. Nigga, I've been in, man, come on now. Man, I'm straight from there. We never thought of and never would. If you gonna carry a body cam, nigga, you gonna put a radio on you. Right, the people won't keep in touch with you. If you go that far, he gonna put a fucking body cam on. If I see a nigga come down the street with a body cam on my block, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna get the fuck away from me. Right. He talking about to protect himself. Yeah. Cause you on some clown shit. I mean, man, look. This the true definition of a clown. I never seen nothing like this. What really get me is that you people, you Moorish World TV citizens, is allowing this without checking that nigga. Y'all supposed to check him. When you wrong, you supposed to get checked, man. Right. And then see one thing about when you real and the truth, you don't need wait days and all that to see what people put out if you know you're right. He wait days so he can think on it. He can get advice from other people because he knew he was wrong all the way around the board. Then he keep telling me this is undeniable. Yeah, what's undeniable? The hell you out there in California and you live in Baltimore and you out there for nothing. But for real, if you look at this right here, they look like them people used to be on that little half a bus when I was growing up. I mean, God bless all the people on there, but this one of them ones who was on the bus who bring a lot of stuff on themselves, man. And that's the only thing I got against that. Because you don't see nobody else on them little half a buses running around doing this, taking their families all out different places. And his family shit, he probably lied to his wife and the kids. Because I don't think if she knew he was going out there on some bull crap, like, I mean, look at it.
So that's a two-way radio. Let me stop.
I mean, look at that. Man, that's that little yellow bus. The only thing different is that he took his helmet off. That's all. He took his helmet off and put on a baseball cap. But I think they need to put their helmet back on him because he's not doing the right thing, man. And you can tell that way at least we know to watch out for this dangerous person. Because he's dangerous. Look at that, man. Look at that, man. That's a dangerous person, man. Now he telling me somebody trying to get reception. There it is. Then it's 2023. He said, man, trying to get reception.
Stop for a minute. That's
reception. What's wrong? We got telephones that reach. I'll be talking to my friends in Africa. So why do we gotta get reception for what? When you can just be on a telephone or call a person. Who would go through novel means of that's what I'm saying with it. He trying to make up a scenario that don't even make no sense. Now, we got cell phones that reach around the world. So why would a person go out and get a two-way radio that was out 40 years ago, people don't even use no more? I mean, come on, we got satellite phones, we got regular cell phones. People ain't use, what is a two-way radio gonna do? When the man, if somebody on the route, he can call Tariq. What's the difference? He can get right through without no interference. what he's saying, it doesn't make sense, but he fooled them people on Moorish World. And I see y'all in the comments talking about, oh yeah, you right, Talker ain't right worth a motherfucker.
So it's the same thing now.
Now he done went and looked at some old YouTube videos and got up about two-way radios just to convince you silly ass motherfuckers on his channel that, oh yeah, that's what the noise was. And him and that old Pooh Bear or whatever, oh yeah, that's what he told. Yeah, people gotta protect their investment, nigga. That building costs $1 million. He'd be a fool not to protect his building. And he paid that kind of money for it. What's wrong? I don't see what's wrong with that. Right. It's thank God that he did, because who knows what you was up to when you was there. You may think you was out there filming, but if it wasn't for the security cameras and they caught you dead in the act, anything might could happen. Right. You could have tried to burn the place down. I mean, we dealing with a person who's not that bright. And like I said, I feel sorry for all the people who rode on a little yellow bus, but he was on that bus. I mean, the people are scared. They don't know what to do. They're right, they're going to react. Come on now. I mean, he trying to, you can't make this make sense. I mean, then the more I look at it, let me see, let me get through this fight just in this. He actually gonna sit up here and try to go on here.
It's called a yagi. I think it's called a yagi.
With this antenna.
Man, he actually.
You see, so that antenna can't pick up long ranges, and that's why they extend the antenna.
Yo, man, that is crazy. That this, man, yo.
You know what that says?
And they said it's undeniable.
That means that I must want to try to save you somehow.
Man, look at save who something? And this man Tariq been doing these things for years.
I'm doing this on YouTube.
Ain't nobody
I'm not doing this in
been
a private
harmed.
Conversation. I'm doing
Nobody
this
been nothing.
On YouTube.
And in fact, people really,
someone got the nerve
have been doing better just from listening to the things that he said, because he promoting Black Power and join together. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Even make sense.
Then he gonna try to make the guy out to be
that doesn't even make sense.
A drug dealer that's supposed to be doing life and out. Come on, man.
Evidence. This is real evidence.
This is a dusty, dirty street nigga.
Scared to fight.
This is a dusty, dirty street nigga talking about this is real evidence. This ain't about me. Scared to fight. Man, look, people. Y'all been fooled. He ran backwards so goddamn fast. And he didn't realize he was caught on video. That's why he claimed he had footage, but he used their footage. He don't have no footage of that, of him running backwards. He didn't even have his wife out there recording. Right. Damn, I ain't never seen anybody run that fast backwards and get out of there. Right. And then he act like, I mean, people should be on the roof. If my building costs $1 million for me to open, I want people on the roof. I'm gonna put cameras in the trees. I'm gonna put people all over the block, across the street, in the barbershop and their wells. I don't get he trying to spin this thing, and it's crazy. If y'all let this nigga do this, man, y'all is crazy, man. I'm telling you.
How can one even be a coward to go all
the way listen to that? His main concern is proving to you that he ain't no coward.
A defamation lawsuit and go to get footage in the heart of the matter.
Listen to this nigga, man.
That don't say coward.
It definitely say coward. It does say
coward. Don't do that.
It do say coward.
But a smart man knows how to back up.
He's not smart at all. He ain't smart. He ain't no backup. Nigga, you took flight because you knew you was wrong and you got caught in the middle. He talking about he's smart. He was wrong, got caught dead in his actions. And that motherfucker ran just like a criminal. Nigga a clown, yo.
I'm not making this stuff up. I didn't alter no videos.
Man.
I didn't make this up.
Fucking sucker, man. I hate this shit.
In that video.
What the fuck that man gonna sit up here with an old phone for? Man, but look, family, I ain't want to even do this, but this nigga made me so mad. I had to make this video, yo. And I just got off from work. I'm just getting in here. I'm tired. I ain't ready to feed my motherfucking fish. And but yo, that dude, Moorish World TV, stop going listening to that bullshit, man. He talking about he trying to count Tariq pockets, and all he trying to do is get his pockets like Tariq's. Him and that other fat boy, whatever his name, Pan Africa. They not real niggas, man. There's some man. This is a black man who's trying to help people in the community, and all they trying to do is tear down and make something going wrong. That should tell people something right there, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Come on, yo. Think about it, man. Think about it, man. Think about it, yo. I want you, yeah, man. I just can't even continue to watch him, man, because he just, man, it's a waste of time, yo. I hope y'all feel the same way too, man. Get in them comments, man. Let me know what you think about this clown, man. I think the nigga wrong, period. Facts.